name is Kevin Mounts, and I don't care to say I'll be 63 next week, so I'm happy to celebrate another birthday. So at that time, this was in January of 2021, and I was very healthy. At that time I was running 3 or 4 days a week, eating good, and doing everything right. And I had no risk factors for pancreatic cancer at all. I was not overweight, didn't smoke, didn't drink, had no family history of any type of pancreatic cancer. So I was doing great, and so it happened really quick as far as my diagnosis, which I'm thankful for that. One Saturday morning, I had woke up and had noticed that the kind of the whites of my eyes were getting a little funny looking, little tinged, and thought, okay. Didn't think a whole lot about it. Sunday, my eyes were more yellow, and I got a little bit more concerned. And then by Monday, there was no question that I was getting jaundiced, and my skin was actually turning yellow. So knew something was going on. I had no symptoms. I had none of the normal symptoms and signs of pancreatic cancer, like pain in the abdomen, back pain, no unintentional weight loss, no loss of appetite. I had nothing that are the kind of the vague symptoms that we see with pancreatic cancer. So I'm very fortunate that it turned out that way, because that next Monday I had lab work drawn, which did show there was some elevation in my bilirubin and my liver enzyme, so there was a blockage somewhere. And then the next Tuesday I had a CAT scan, and that's when I found out that I had a tumor in my pancreas that was cancerous. I've worked at Erlanger for 20 years, so I know a lot of people here, and being on that side of the hospital, the clinical side, every day I see the professionalism, the expertise, the knowledge, the care, and the concern that they give patients every day. So I see that, you know. So it's a little bit different though, seeing that and then experience it on the other side of being a patient. So all of the care that I got here throughout my treatments and things was just phenomenal, and I cannot be more thankful. From the surgery side of it, my surgery was a little over 9 hours, and from the pre-op and post-op, it was just, the people were fantastic. All the ancillary lab, radiology, everybody was just so kind and caring, and then the nursing staff, the Erlanger team were really all working together to get me better, to take care of me and get me home. It was just a great, even though it was a bad reason, but it was a great experience, that the 12 days that I was here in the hospital. When I was diagnosed, I had a workup to make sure I didn't have disease elsewhere. And the good thing, again, like for me, was it was found early, because 80% of the patients with pancreatic cancer, the disease has already spread outside of the pancreas. So right now the only curative method that we have is surgery, and usually surgery is not available to those patients. So so I was very grateful that it was found early, and that I was able to be a candidate for the surgery. So after I had my diagnosis and there was no evidence of any other disease, I did receive chemotherapy from February until May, and after I recovered from that, I underwent the Whipple procedure, which is the name of it, which is actually one of the most complex surgeries that's performed. And then I was able to have that done here at Erlanger with my family around, because obviously the family support is so important. So following recovery from that, it took a couple months. I received an additional 4 months of chemotherapy. And then on October the 20th of 21, I rang that bell and was so thankful that I had finished my therapy. And watched very closely right now with lab work and scans, and because there is a high rate of recurrence. So my oncologist is watching me close and making sure I continue to do well, which I am, and I'm very thankful for that. Our national organization is called Pancreatic Cancer Action Network, or PANCAN, and that is our national organization that raises We raise millions of dollars every year for research. There's actually patient care services that when I was diagnosed, I found them and called them, and they were phenomenal, guiding me through, helping me through. I am actually a part of that organization. I volunteer, and I am the Tennessee Survivor Chairman, so I try and reach out to survivors and families and things to try and help with that. And I'm actually working to try and raise more awareness here in Chattanooga area. Starting some events just to raise awareness, to let people know about signs and symptoms, and also try to raise funding for research. And more importantly, we really need an early detection test. That's what we really need. And so that would be so important. So that's what we're trying to do. And the website's pancan.org. So much information on there, and it's just a great organization.